Mississippi State playing their first road game since the month of August. Back in week one, they head to College Station to take on Texas A&M. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, John. This line is it's just stayed. It has been like in concrete at 14.5 in favor of the Aggies at home here. This is a really interesting matchup and a great measuring stick to see if Mississippi State is legit and they really are building something down there. Because if they can go in to College Station and then hang around, kind of like the way Auburn did a week ago, I think that says a lot about what Jeff Lebby's building there. And we talked about it, that game against Tennessee. Yes, the Vols ultimately won in overtime, but it kind of feels like Mississippi State just gave them that game on a silver platter, allowing 2 defensive touchdowns in that one.
Exactly. So, now it's ratcheted up with it being in Kyle Field, so they haven't been in a hostile environment like that. No shade at Southern Miss, but I think that's a little bit of a different environment than 100,000 plus people at Kyle Field at night. So that's going to be, a bit of a proving ground, of course. I'm kind of scared of how much I like Miss State against this number. Usually I don't feel that good about anything, but 14.5, I like this A&M team, but I think that against real defenses, they can get a little bit stuck in the mud offensively. Notre Dame game notwithstanding, I think that they hit a lot of just kind of crazy shot plays that ended up bouncing in their favor. But I think conventionally, it's an offense that can run a little bit hot, run a little bit cold. You're getting Miss State at more than 2 touchdowns right now, 14 in the hook. I think Miss State makes this, a pretty close game all the way to the end. I think that they lose more by like a touchdown in this spot. I'm not completely writing off the possibility of an upset. I do think A&M comes out on top, but ultimately, and if there is like a kind of an upset watch of this weekend, this might be it. But I think ultimately, at the very least, the Bulldogs make this one close.